Ciao, what's up, everybody? All right, so we're at Winway Walking Street. We're gonna do a news update for Vietnam today. So I figured I'd show you a little bit of the stage they're setting up for. This is for the New Year's celebration. It's insane here. Before we get to the topic at hand, I'll talk a little bit about this. It is bananas here on New Year's Eve. You can't even get onto the street, so the entire street's packed, both sides. This will be covered, I don't know, 50,000 people. I don't know how many people can fit here, but it's pandemonium. I'll put a link in the description to how it looked last year. Granted, the quality of video is not going to be that great because it's shot on the old camera and no gimbal, but you'll get a feeling of what it's going to be like. I don't know if I'll film here. I might not even go out this New Year's. Winnie's going to be traveling with her friends, so I've been... Okay, get it, little guy. So I've been playing a lot of Cyberpunk, so probably maybe I'll come out and film some things. That's it, real quick. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Cyberpunk. That's pretty much been what I've been doing. Just look at me, put my mask on. So yeah, so some pretty big news in Vietnam. 6 Vietnamese illegally entered the country, and 4 out of the 6 were infected, and they were all over in Saigon. They were two of them were in Mekong, in Vinh Long, and another province there. One was in District 1, one was in District 9, and I think one was in District 5. So 4 out of the 6 are infected. Most likely all 6 are infected if the other 4 are. They're just still testing negative, and we all know how weird this thing is, so it's not the greatest of news that we could be hoping for, but as you can see, the government's still going ahead with festivities. I imagine Tet is going to be really, really big this year. They're testing the sound on here, so that's why I'm not going down. They're really weird the way they're doing the sound test. They're playing static through the speakers, which, you know, I used to set up sound for underground raves in LA, and that's not the way you want to test sound with static. You can blow a speaker out doing that. So yeah, they're practicing. But the news isn't good. The good thing is they weren't able to track down the 6th guy for a few days, but they finally got him today. And so hopefully, you know, they've locked down entire streets. I think 44 buildings. Let me get my facts straight so I'm not spewing nonsense. They crossed into Vietnam by boat across the Binh Đi River that runs between Cambodia and Vietnam. Drivers being quarantined. We already talked about the 2 that went to Mekong Delta. Patient also doesn't need the last one. The man in District 9 worked at so the guy in D9 worked at a mechanical factory in Long Binh Ward since returning. They're trying to track down everyone that's involved with it. Let's see. Hold on. Dude, like housing pricing is shooting through the roof for purchasing, while rents are still dropping down, which is weird. COVID-19 trouble was pushed over. Hold on. Sorry. I should have been more prepared. No one's perfect. Thirteen F1 people have had close contact with the patient. 48 close contact with F1 have been isolated. 4 apartment blocks or 72 apartments at his residential area have been locked down after his diagnosis. So that's just like what really sucks. Like, you know, Vietnam's been doing one of the best jobs of reparating their citizens back here too. They have one of the highest numbers for bringing back Vietnamese. All these people had to do was wait. Yeah, I'm sure they needed money and all this stuff, but the amount of trouble that they just caused all these people on their own selfishness to get back it just sucks. Like, you know, I wouldn't want to be locked down in my apartment right now. Imagine if somebody like came over and went to where I live, and then my apartment's locked down, and Winnie can't go to work, and it'd be disastrous. And if I couldn't go out, well, for me, I'm not like other YouTubers. If I can't go shoot the content that I normally shoot, then I improvise and I shoot content inside. You know, you don't have to take a break. YouTube does not like a channel that takes a break unless you're a super big channel, like with 1 million plus or 500,000 plus subscribers. They like it when you put out content. So a lot of YouTubers are having problems with their channels right now because they're in places where they're locked down and they're not pivoting and coming up with new content to shoot at home, which is very possible to do. But yeah, I'm a little worried about, sorry about the sound. This is my content street though. Let's walk around. Let's walk to the back of this. I think that girl's actually singing. Sounds like a chick on a mic. But it's 29, so they still got 2 more days to set it up. Boy, is it a crazy party. I think we were on Boy Ving last year too. Me, Win, and Gerard. For New Year's. So it was pretty crazy. I only go to Boy Ving to just shoot the content now. It's not really my jam anymore. Let me see if there's any other interesting news. Yeah, the airlines are having big problems because of the COVID thing, of course. I think all airlines are struggling now, as far as I know. Cambodia is arresting illegal Vietnamese entrants as well. Let's see. Cool. The Prime Minister is, of course, now urging anyone to snitch on someone they know that's illegally entered, which I have no problem with that. We're still going to do this Ho Chi Minh City sightseeing bus. I don't know when, but I'm excited to do it. I want to hop on. I'm probably going to ride the whole thing and try to film it all. Yeah, so there's over 100,000 businesses that have suspended operations due to COVID here. So it's a wedding couple taking pictures. This is the back. They really go all out for like these festivals here. It's pretty cool. Like, I don't know how much it costs for whoever puts this on to do, but I would imagine it's up there. It'd be cool to have a rave here, because they don't care about sound. I'm surprised there's not more like raves in Vietnam yet. I imagine it's an emerging industry. But now rap is really big here. Vietnamese rap is huge. They had this reality show like America's Got Talent, but for Vietnamese rappers. It was like the most watched thing in Vietnam in like 10 years. Everybody loves it. It's not for me. You know, I respect each person's craft and each individual style of music, but for me, I didn't enjoy it. It's just not my flow. I'm more of like a trance and techno guy. So. They found the last guy. I said that. I don't know why people keep getting on. Like a couple people keep commenting that they're going to use the Russia vaccine here. They're not. They had plans to buy the Russia vaccine, but they've made so much progress with their own vaccine here. It's already in the testing phase, and they're going to use their vaccine. And they're not going to roll out a large test. I've said this before, but sometimes people don't listen to the whole video and post a comment. Usually that'll get ignored, by the way. If you didn't watch the whole video and you post a comment about something in the video, I don't even reply to it, because you didn't watch the whole video. I usually cover all ends of the thing. But like I was saying, they're going to use their own. They're not going to mass test on 60,000 people until August. Probably the timeline for it to come out publicly is at the end of the year. The metro, the second line is not looking good. I think that's going to be dead in the water. I think today was the last day for them to sign something in order to keep the second metro getting built. So, and I think the first metro, I don't think it's going to happen in 2021. Looks like Hanoi's got theirs going, and Hanoi will be good on theirs. But I don't think Saigon's going to get that metro for a while. And there's a couple of problems with where they shortcutted in a few areas, and the concrete's cracking already before there's ever been any loading on it. So I'm kind of surprised because they're working with Japan on this project, so you would figure that the quality would be top-notch everywhere, but I don't know what the partnership entails. I'm going to try to research a bunch of information on it and then do a video specifically on the subway system. I'm also going to figure out why Vinhomes stopped the Bosan construction of the rest of the thing. You know, I looked at the plans the other day. It was very interesting. So there's a Bosan subway stop, and it's really cool. It's an underground stop. It comes up like in the middle of Vinhomes, essentially, Golden River. But Golden River was supposed to be massive. There was like all the way up to a Lux 13 or some shit. That shit was supposed to go all the way down to like where Japantown starts. But now it seems like Master East got a hold of it. The Lux 5 building has been on hold for 2 years, I think, and it doesn't look like they're going to finish it. I don't know why Vinhomes would lose that contract. They're one of the bigger power players. So, and Master East used to be Alpha King. Alpha King's no more. It got sucked up through Master East. So we'll have to see how that plays out. I'm going to try to research the shit out of it and get you like pre-buy purchases. Agua 4, which was the first one built in Golden River, sold pre-sale at $4,500 a square foot. So like, yeah. And it doesn't seem to be a good investment because like you can't rent a 2-bedroom for more than $1,000 now. And a 1-bedroom goes anywhere from like $600 to $800 depending on how nicely it's decorated. 3-bedroom rents for like $1,200 to $1,400. But I guess I was told when these first rented out, like the first year or two, like a 2-bedroom rent for $2,500. So that's getting closer to where like your mortgage price would be. And then a 3-bedroom was like $3,500, $4,000. So you can see how much the price has dropped from COVID and just from, I think, them not finishing the project. All right, guys, I hope that was an informative video. I tried to drop some knowledge on things. I hope the audio isn't too bad. If it is, I won't post it. But maybe I'll post it and say do not watch. So, all right, guys, as ever, thank you for watching. Have a good day. See you on the next one. Peace out.